my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Q&A video today. And so today is definitely going to be a really great day, just because I'm excited to say that today is a day of answering your guys' questions. Because last month I asked you guys over on the community tab, but also on Instagram and Twitter to leave me some questions so I can answer them all in one video, and then I'd be good. Anyway, moving on. So for the first question that I got was from Cassandra, and she said, what are 2 things you want to achieve in 10 years? Let's make this clear. I am not 12, I am 23 years old, so in 10 years, I will be 33 years old, which is wild. 23, but in 10 years, I'll be 33. I just cannot wrap my brain around that because I'll be that old. But in 10 years, what I want to achieve is have a house, but also have a very successful job in the digital space of like whether it's, graphic design, making mobile apps, doing social media, video marketing, whatever. As long as it's in the digital space, I am perfectly and capable and comfortable in doing that. But I also want a dog in 10 years. And so I want to ask you guys in the comments, so leave in the comments below, what are 2 things or some things you want to achieve in 10 years from now? I want to know, because I literally, genuinely would love to know what you want to achieve in 10 years. And the next question I got is from All Time Low, and they said, can I do a Sims 2 Generation LP? The answer to your question is maybe, because I'm working on a little side project right now for the Sims 2, and I kind of want to get that done before I start a Sims 2 generational LP, because I'm working on a save file that is very generational, like themed and very family orientated, and I feel like once I get that done, I can definitely do a generations LP, but I most likely will do like an all-in-one LP, like university, and then, off back to the main hood and see where life takes us and kind of go off of that route. But as of right now, I don't know, but most likely yes / a maybe. It might be a legacy challenge. But for the next question I got from Make Playgrounds, and she said, what was / is your favorite townie from The Sims 1 through 4? And another one is, if you could design any Sims game that themes you could incorporate, apocalyptic, medieval, etc. Honestly, I love The Sims 2 with all my heart. Sims 1 has another thing. But for my favorite townie in The Sims 1 would have to be the Newbie family, and they still are, even though they caused me a lot of trouble. The Newbie family is ultimately my favorite one in The Sims 1. For Sims 2, it would tie between the Pleasant family and the Broke family, because those 2 families are drama-filled. With the Pleasant family, they're drama-filled crazy. And then the Broke family, they're very mysterious and kind of kooky crazy, because Brandy, her dead husband, and her 2 kids, and her unexpected baby that she somehow got pregnant way after Skip died, so that's kind of weird. But for The Sims 3, my favorite townie would have to be the Goth family, because they're all in the past, and they're all young. Bella, she's a young child. Mortimer is a younger child. So it makes it a lot more fun to play them as children and work my way up until I get back into The Sims 2 and then The Sims 4. But for The Sims 4, my favorite townie, there's so many because there's so many worlds and so many different townies. But I think my favorite townie in The Sims 4 that I desperately hate is Eliza Pancakes. I love her / hate her at the exact same time because, 1, she's vindictive and rude to Bob Pancakes, and he does not deserve that hate. Anyone else hate but love Eliza Pancakes. She's just awful but lovely. But if I could design any game if I can design any Sims game, with what theme would you incorporate? I would probably incorporate a post-apocalyptic theme, or a fantasy type world, because I love the apocalypse. In every single movie I've ever watched, I love the apocalypse. So it would be cool if we had some type of post-apocalyptic world or a medieval world, because I play a lot of The Sims Medieval on Twitch, and playing that game is so much fun that it'd be kind of cool if we had another Sims Medieval type world or game. But that's just me. But as for the next question, it comes from Caitlyn, and she says, is there any other sim game you enjoy as much as The Sims? Also, when making your Sims, do you have a concrete picture of what you think they would look like, or do you just make them as you go? Also, what are some of your favorite works of art / literature, like movies, pictures, albums, books, TV shows, etc.? For your first question, I guess like the other games I like playing religiously, is like Minecraft, Stardew Valley, House Flipper, The Walking Dead, Life is Strange, what else? What's the other game that I play like religiously all the time? Oh, also Planet Coaster a little bit, and then City Skylines, but religiously, like to the max, Stardew Valley and Minecraft. Like, I am obsessed with Stardew Valley so much to the point where it's actually a problem. And then Minecraft is actually a problem because I'm playing that game 24/7. Like, when I'm not recording for Sims or live streaming Sims on Twitch, I'm literally playing Minecraft for hours, and it's actually a problem. So I might most likely be playing Minecraft on the channel very soon. So hopefully you guys will like the Minecraft videos coming to the channel, because I have a lot of plans for it. But when I make my Sims, I necessarily don't really have a concrete picture of what they're gonna look like. I just kind of go with the flow on how I just, like, whatever I make them. That's why it takes me like 3 hours to make one Sim. Literally 3 hours for one Sim, a female Sim, because I have the most custom content and stuff for them. So it takes me 3 hours to make a female Sim, at least an hour to 2 hours max for a male Sim, 4 hours to make an entire family of 4, eight Sims, probably like 5 hours. So it takes me a while because I have so much custom content, and so like I just spend a lot of time on like their facial features and physical body features and kind of their clothing style for each and every outfit, and kind of making them as I go, and then I kind of make their story as I go, as I create each character. And for the last question they have is, what are your favorite works of art / literature? Movies, I don't really have a favorite technically. Paintings, I like, who was it? Vincent van Gogh. That one's a really good artist. I love his art. Albums, okay, I'm an old person. 23, okay, not 12, 23. I love Paramore so much. Paramore, All Time Low, My Chemical Romance, Panic of the Disco, Demi Lovato, Selena Gomez. I love the Newsies. I love Hamilton. I love Dear Evan Hansen. Lion King the musical. I love musicals so much. Wicked is another one I love a lot. Pretty much I listen to any type of music, but like the things that I just named, Paramore, All Time Low, like those are honestly on my repeat on my Spotify account. I listen to them pretty much every single day when I feel emo or happy. Depends on my mood, that's just me. Books, I really don't read, but I like reading Pride and Prejudice and like some other random novels that I just find interesting, like that has to do with like post-apocalypse or, drama or something like that. And then for TV shows, cartoons. I watch a lot of cartoons because I'm a legit child. So I love Cartoon Network. I love Disney Channel with all my heart. I will watch Jessie and like Cartoon Network on repeat every single day, because that is what I love. But for the next question, it comes from Bailey Elle, and they have 2 questions. And the first question is, how do you come up with your storylines and what inspires you? So how I come up with my storylines is really, honestly, is what I see on like television or reading books or watching movies or like making a sim based off like their traits. Or now that we have the story mode feature in Create a Sim, it kind of gets my storytelling juices flowing as I'm creating that sim. And also like from TV shows, real life experiences and that I've dealt with or other people have dealt with. So it kind of makes it all mush together from like pretty much everywhere. Inspires me to create and come up with storylines. And usually I don't write down my storylines, I just come up with them on the whim as I'm creating them. Like, for instance, I've done creative sims in the past where I've told like that certain sim story, and I usually just come up with that storyline on the spot, like literally on the spot as I'm talking and doing the voiceover. It sounds difficult, but the more you do it and the more you like kind of think of different ideas each and every time, the more easier it gets. And that's kind of what I do. That's just me. But the next question is, what are some hobbies outside of YouTube? Well, my hobbies outside of YouTube, well, I stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/SpringSims on Twitch. I live stream all the time. But I also I have a job outside of YouTube. So I'm a student event coordinator, and then I'm going to be a tutor slash volunteer coordinator. It's a lot. I have a lot going on and a lot on my plate when it like outside of YouTube and Twitch. So I live stream. I also have like another job, and I have a full-time school schedule I have to deal with every single day. And then me just hanging out with my friends by talking to them on the internet, because I normally don't go out anywhere. So that's kind of like what my hobbies are. Live streaming. I also do some art on the side as well for my portfolio. So I do like some graphic art, some UI design, some UX design, some painting on the side as well as a hobby. I like reading sometimes. Yeah, I like doing that. It's like a little fun, chillaxing. Oh, I also like doing puzzles as well. Like, I don't know why, but doing puzzles is something so relaxing and enjoyable, because like you're just sitting there putting the puzzle pieces together. But for the next question, it comes from Instagram, and Maria, she says, just name 3 things from The Sims 3 that you would like to include in The Sims 4. Ooh, it's a lot of things. We already have terrain tools, so like, yeah. I kind of want the color. Oh no, I want constrained floor elevation. Like, so in The Sims 3, in build mode, we had constrained floor elevation, and that tool was so much fun because you could literally manipulate whatever you wanted with the walls and make them shorter or taller or whatever. Like, that was a fun tool. So constrained floor elevation, spiral staircases, and more stairs. Yeah. Basically. Oh, no. The daycare career, I love that from The Sims 3 Generations. The spiral staircases, and I think we had L-shaped stairs, I think. And then also constrained floor elevation. Those are the 3 things that I desperately want in The Sims 4, like ASAP. Okay? That's what I need. For the next question, it comes from Reese, and I know who you are, Reese girl from Twitch. But she says, favorite game pack, stuff pack, and expansion pack. Game pack, Parenthood, stuff pack, toddler stuff, expansion pack, Seasons. Hands down, all the way. Best packs of all time. Seasons, love it. Parenthood, love it. What did I say? Kids room stuff or toddler stuff, love them. Great stuff packs. Love them. But for the next question we got is from Aaron, and he said, what is a new feature you want most in The Sims 5? Terrain tools and curved walls and constrained floor elevation, or having the ability to like raise or lower the walls however you want without constrained floor elevation. But that's what I want mostly in The Sims 5 whenever that happens. For the next question, it comes from Knapp, and they said, your favorite part of The Sims? My favorite part of The Sims is basically doing whatever I want. Like, I could basically create whatever I want in The Sims, however I want, and do it on my own free will, and it's never ending. Like, The Sims is never ending. Like, it never ends. Unless you have one sim in your household and that sim dies and then it says game over, which is kind of weird. I've had that only happen to me once or twice in the game after the span of 5 years. So my favorite part is a never-ending game, and you can do whatever you want, have fun with it, create whatever you want, build whatever you want, and be whoever you want in The Sims. Like, you can make your sim self however you want and live vicariously through your sim. Like, the stuff that you cannot do in real life, but you can do it in The Sims and have fun with it without consequences, is what I like most about The Sims. But for the next question, it comes from Lauren, and she says, what inspires your different storylines? Basically, stuff I see in real life, like on the news that I barely watch, movies, books, TV shows and like just my personal life, and talking to people in the community on like what happens in their lives and kind of getting their perspective on how I can create these storylines. And basically you guys inspire me to make different storylines each time, and TV shows inspire me, and pretty much anything and everything inspires me to make different storylines each and every time, to see what I can create and how I can make it differently every time. But yeah, that's kind of what I do. That's how I create different storylines each time. And it's fun to have something new, something fresh, and just like play differently that I normally don't play. And then for the next question, it comes from Ebony, and she says, what is the biggest problem you have had been being a YouTuber, and how do you overcome it? Honestly, being a YouTuber is honestly the most hardest job that I've ever had in my entire life, because having a constant like struggle of like, I don't know, your mind, I had a mindset of that I had to upload every single day to stay consistent and like be seen and be known, and so people don't forget me. I had that mindset for the longest time, and it always made me feel down that I did not upload, like I missed one upload day, or I missed like 2 upload days, or I didn't respond to comments, or I didn't like, respond to social media, or I didn't respond to somebody's like message on like Instagram or Twitch or whatever. It's a constant struggle. But then how I overcome it is basically that I can't control everything. It's out of my control. I have to take a step back, take a break, breathe, and know that it's okay. If people leave, people leave. And your true friends, I don't like saying the word fans because it's weird. Your true friends, hence subscribers, will be there if they are your true subscribers, and they would never leave you. So like me missing an upload is like, oh, okay, I missed an upload, that's okay. I'll calm down. I can just pre-record extra videos just to, outline my stuff. And plus also making a schedule too also helps to overcome, the stress and the struggle and figuring out what you have to do. And plus, if I miss an upload day, I can take that day to live stream and talk to you guys in real time. Or I can spend that day, responding to business emails or responding to comments that I haven't gotten to in the past couple of days, to make sure that everyone is seen and heard, is how I overcome being missing uploads or missing somebody's answer or their comment or their question or the request for a video. So I have to take time for myself to better myself, better my mental health, and better just being a better person and a better YouTuber and a better content creator. No matter where I go, I just have to, better myself and take time for myself. But for the next question, it comes from Caitlyn TV on Instagram, but also on Twitch. Love her streams, link down below. But she said, what is your favorite accomplishment so far? Well, my favorite accomplishment is being seen and heard by The Sims. Like, never in my life I ever thought I would ever be seen or followed or sent to places by The Sims or EA, because I've been playing The Sims for 19 years of my life, and never in my life I thought I would ever get to this point in my life of having over 23,000 subscribers, but also being able to do stuff for a little part-time job and, being sent to places and getting sponsorships. I never thought in my life I would be sponsored by The Sims or EA Game Changer or getting these packs for free. I never thought I would get anything in my life. I never expect anything from anybody. I would do this stuff for free. I would do this stuff even if I didn't get packs. This is weird because it feels like it's a dream. It literally feels like a dream that I have all of this, and I feel heavily grateful for it too. And it's like, is this really happening? Am I dreaming? The Sims just follow me? Are they what? Like, how is this possible? Like, it's weird. I'm just a small little child playing The Sims because I love playing The Sims. And so it's really cool to have all this happening to me, and it's just fun. And I get to share it with you guys and talk to you guys and share it with you. So it's like we did this together. Like, without you, I wouldn't get all these amazing opportunities and having this much fun that I do every day. So yeah, and to be honest though, I just love it. If you guys have any more questions that you guys want me to answer in another Q&A video, just go ahead and leave them down in the comments below for sure, because I would love, and honestly, I would love to answer your guys' questions for sure. And so, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below as always, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!